Hey guys, what's up? It's me back again with another video. I did not take 9 months this time, but anyways, I want to talk about the brand new Studio Series listings for 2025. Now, I kind of want to split this video into two parts. In this video, I just want to talk about the live action Transformers movies as well as Transformers 1. And then if I feel like it, if I make a second video, I'll talk about these Studio Series 86 and Gamer Edition figures. Now with that out of the way, let's talk about the first wave, which is set to release in January of 2025. The first listing is the long-awaited deluxe class Dark of the Moon Hatchet. Now if you remember, this guy actually got leaked a while back, along with that Earth Mode Hound that got released in that Autobot 5-pack, and we haven't heard anything of this figure until now. So next year in 2025 you can finally complete the trio of the Dreads from Dark of the Moon. I personally for one am still waiting on a remake for Studio Series Crankcase. The next Studio Series figure is the Studio Series Rise of the Beasts Double Punch, which some of you might guess is just going to be a repaint of the Studio Series Rise of the Beast Scorponok, decked out in mainly blue and gray. I don't think I'll be picking this one up personally, but it's still pretty cool to see more repaints of Scorponok from Rise of the Beast, since there were a lot of Scorponoks in that movie. But if you're a Scorponok connoisseur, I would definitely recommend picking this one up next year. The next listing is kind of interesting, but we're going to be getting a deluxe class Bumblebee movie, Bumblebee. Now this is interesting to me because this could be one of two things. Either one, it's just the 1977 Camaro Bumblebee from the Bumblebee movie, or, and hear me out on this one, it's a remake of the Volkswagen Bumblebee from that movie. In my opinion, I think either outcome is pretty cool because we haven't gotten a 1977 Camaro Bumblebee yet from the Bumblebee movie. And if we get the other option, which is the remake, I think that'd be awesome because I think that figure desperately needs a remake. Imagine both figures using the Rise of the Beast Studio Series figure and just remolding it a bunch. Now the next listing is a pretty cool one. We're going to be seeing a package refresh of the Studio Series Voyager class Rise of the Beast Optimus Prime, which is really cool because for a lot of people who missed out on the buzzworthy Bumblebee version, you can now get the regular Studio Series version next year. And as someone who somehow got a hold of the buzzworthy Bumblebee version, I urge you to get this figure next year because it is probably my favorite Optimus Prime figure ever. It's just that good. Final listing of Wave 1, we are getting the Studio Series Leader Class Rise of the Beasts Ape Link. I can definitely imagine this figure being a heavy retool of the Studio Series Rise of the Beasts Optimus Primal. In terms of the robot mode, you can expect this figure to look eerily similar, if not the exact same, to that of the YOLO Park articulated Ape Link figure, which I think looks amazing. This looks awesome. And I guess just like AirRaiser, you can kind of sort of count this as a concept art character, maybe? But yeah, either way, I'm not going to be getting this figure because I don't feel the need to. However, I am interested to see how it's going to look. Taking a look at our first listing for Wave 2, which comes out in April 2025, we have the Studio Series Age of Extinction Widowmaker. For those who don't know who Widowmaker is, this character was originally meant to be Stinger. In my opinion, I would have much preferred this over a black and red Bumblebee. I think this design would have been really cool to see in the movie. And I think it better fits the vehicle mode in the movie, which is a Pagani. Yeah, really nice to see more concept art series characters. I can't wait to see more. Now taking a look at our next listing, we have the Studio Series Dark of the Moon Q, or Wheeljack. My boy Q is finally getting his own Studio Series figure. Look at that. Nothing really much to say other than this figure's been a long time coming. I know some people definitely aren't going to be picking this figure up, which makes sense because the design. However, if they make more concept art characters, I would really love for them to give us an Age of Extinction Q or Wheeljack, which is literally just the Q design except a lot more G1 looking, and the head design is a lot more cooler. If they make that, I would definitely pick that one up. In my opinion, I think we should have gotten this design in Dark of the Moon instead. Taking a look at our next listing, we have the Studio Series Transformers 1 Voyager class Sentinel Prime. Nothing much to say since we don't know much about this character. That, and also it's cool to see another Transformers 1 figure. Kind of surprised me though is that this figure is going to be a Voyager class figure and not a deluxe class figure, considering the track record of all the Studio Series Transformers 1 figures have all been deluxe class. So Sentinel Prime in Transformers 1 is probably going to be pretty tall. For this next listing, this is probably gotta be my favorite listing of all of next year.
How long I've been waiting for this. Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself.
We're gonna be getting the Studio Series Age of Extinction Leader Class Optimus Prime. Considering that it's a leader class figure, you can expect this to definitely be the night mode version of Optimus Prime and not the evasion mode. This is probably because the engineering for the transformation is going to be insane, so they need that leader class budget to fully make this figure work. With that, you can also expect this figure to be the same size as all the other Studio Series Optimus Prime figures, just with some hand articulation and an extremely involved complex transformation, which makes a lot of sense because when you look at the robot mode, apart from the smokestacks, there are literally no other truck parts you can sense on there. Yeah, expect this transformation to be very complex. Either way, I'm excited. I don't think I'll be picking it up because I think I have too many Optimus Primes anyways, but this is definitely one of the coolest Optimus Prime designs ever. It doesn't fit as Optimus Prime, I can understand that, but you still gotta admit, it's really cool. We'll get Studio Series Evasion Mode Optimus Prime someday. The next listing is the Studio Series Leader Class Package Refresh Shockwave from Transformers Dark of the Moon. Another package refresh figure. I already have this figure, but I'm sure some people don't. And I would highly recommend to get this figure when it does get a package refresh again next year, because it is really cool. I do hope they keep doing more package refreshes because even I'm missing some figures that I still want. Now taking a look at the third wave for July of 2025 Studio Series figures, the first listing we have is a Transformers 1 Studio Series Starscream. Starscream's design in Transformers 1 has to be one of the coolest, so I'm really excited to see this figure. And it is going to be a deluxe class, so that's nice. I think he'll definitely pair really nicely along Optimus Prime and Megatron especially. Nothing really else to say other than it's a pretty cool listing. Final listing we're going to be taking a look at today is the Studio Series Transformers 1 Deluxe Class B127, also known as Bumblebee, also known as
Badassatron, which is actually pronounced Badassatron.
Now, what's really cool about this figure is that it's going to be listed under the A-level assortment, which, much like the Deluxe Class TF1 Optimus Prime and the Deluxe Class Studio Series 86 Bumblebee, this is, I think, going to be staying on shelves for a little longer. I think that's what the A-level assortment means. Yeah, again, really nice to seeing some more TF1 Studio Series figures. Well, that is all of the live action and Transformers 1 Studio Series listings for 2025. My personal opinion, I think the Age of Extinction Optimus Prime is going to be my favorite out of next year. Be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. That is going to do it for me for this video. So as always, if you liked the video, click the like button. If you want, subscribe. It really helps the channel out. And click the notification bell so you won't miss videos like this. And I'll see you all in the next video. So as always, stay safe. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Thank you all so much for watching, and bye-bye.